and advance play call. Ready.
Welcome everybody. We got another edition of Cheeto Dot. We got a special for you guys today. We're gonna do football Saturday. Here in America, they love. Hold on, we need to fix this. Alright, guys, welcome to what? PlayStation's too hot. What? Alright, welcome to Facebook also. Alright, guys.
To kick off for San Francisco. Intended for Chris Herndon.
What we have here today is a football realism sim. 15-minute quarters, and we have it tuned into the most real sim as you can have it. So everything is ratings. Madden 21 is a recreate to where you can make everything fully simmed. So we're gonna give you some football. And they're back in the backfield here.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Coming in. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Darnold's pass, intended for Le'Veon Bell, incomplete. Results in a 4th down. Benjamin on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Wow. 0 for 4 this season. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo. Take a penalty here.
No, are you serious?
Still 2nd down.
Here we go. Check, watch 54, watch 54. All day, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Let's go, one more.
Wow, 2 flags in a row. That's embarrassing. All right, I'm back. Thought I paused it.
Here we go. 21, 21.
Try to find some running room with more cert, but nowhere. Third and 16 here. They're coming up.
And it's third down.
Oh, and a beautiful catch here.
Garoppolo's pass complete to Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm again first.
Robbie Gould lining up for the point after.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, and a looks like they got themselves on the board here.
Makes the score Niners 7, Jets nothing.
And settings. Control accessibility. Entering settings screen, you have 19 up. VoIP window option is set to off. Subtitles option is set to off. And subtitles off. And quick chat option is set to off. Master volume set. Audio mix option is set to broadcast. Entering options screen settings.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
It's 2:01 a.m. in India.
Yep, late. That's what I figured. Appreciate you coming by, brother. We got some football here.
For their second drive, and the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
Oh,
Making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell.
Blake.
By Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9 from the 44. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison.
Move.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
Your birthday is almost in 1 month.
I know, right?
This is 1st and 10 at the 43. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's
Oh, wow.
Well, they've got man coverage on the
Yep,
outside.
about to have the old birthday.
5 October.
No, that's not right.
And there was good coverage there
Second.
that forced the incompletion.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that is
Oh, and it's dropped.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for.
Well, we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's a second drop right here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say, only in the first quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking at making a 2-score advantage here on the road.
Oh, sorry, I got confused between yours and my cousin's sister. I knew it was on second.
That's all right, though. You was close.
From the 22, Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, wow.
They did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Open man is Pettis. It's complete.
Oh, why didn't you block?
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before
Good throw.
it's taken down.
Complete.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
First down, 49ers.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. And that'll be
Oh.
knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Taking a shot for Samuel.
More.
That's going to be incomplete. Good
Out
effort there
was
trying to take a shot,
good.
but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards.
Oh, he drops it.
3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to
Wow.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
No.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll give this to Bell. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to hit 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to...
Entering auto flip on pop-up. The eye will handle flipping your defensive play to best match the offensive formation. If you want to manually flip your defense in the play call screen, you can turn it off now. It will stay off until it is turned back on.
Lord have mercy, man. I done lost my damn piece of the game. Alright, Cheater.tv is on a pause until I find the piece of my remote. Piece of my remote just flew off. Oh my goodness gracious. Guess we're going on break. Wow, look for this piece on the controller. Great. Oh, this has been one aggravating day. The streams have been going down. Can't keep anything going. Pieces of my remote are cracking and breaking. Man, come on. We're at TitoMan.tv. We're having technical advancement problems here. We will be back live and going in 10 about a minute. The more technology we add, the more it's a pain in the butt. Who's talking to that? And then after the cigarette break, we'll be back live. We are doing a franchise, so the stats and tickers all do matter. One of the actual first games that we did with this franchise was an All Madden game, and I got destroyed. Garoppolo threw 4 picks. It was a nightmare. But I went out while we weren't live. Killed well, yeah. Killed my fucking character that had good stuff on him. So we're gonna start back over. But that comes with streaming territory. Man. Yeah. Have a good one. We are now coming out. All right, guys. Way. You feel me? We got cheese. What? Oh, what made you?
Entering, controller disconnected pop-up. Please reconnect your controller to continue.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you. Oh, I thought you said she found my weed. Where that weed? Where that weed? Mmm. You don't like cherries?
On second down, it's Bell. And some room to roam now. Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another first and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Carry there by Le'Veon Bell, and he's just trying to get back to the form he exhibited in Pittsburgh when he was one of the top backs in the NFL. In 2019, though, no games over 100 yards rushing, and only 3 games with 20 or more carries. The more he touches it, the more effective he is.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Catch there by Jamison Crowder, 78 catches, 833 yards, and 6 touchdowns in 2019. Operates very well out of the slot, one of the niftier receivers in the league.
Darnold completes it, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Entering auto flip on pop-up. The eye will handle flipping your defensive play to best match the offensive formation. If you want to manually flip your defense in the play call screen, you can turn it off now. It will stay off until it is turned back on.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Darnold from the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
And there they are on the board.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the
Home. Wow. And Mike McGlinchey.
Whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And a great throw.
That's caught out on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
And Deebo Samuel's another one of those young receivers that not only looks like a running back, but plays like one after the catch. And he had one of the best seasons among 2019's rookie receivers. Just over 800 yards receiving, but by the time the playoffs hit, he'd become WR1 for the 49ers. And now with the departure of Emmanuel Sanders, that should give him even more looks. Look for him to catch the ball downfield and also take it out of the backfield.
He's catching the ball.
Thrown for more yardage in this 1st quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
It was Damon Harrison on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up
on 2nd down now. It's Coleman, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. It's a gain of a yard.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And
almost
unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis. And he's
good catch.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16.
And he's still in the game. Wow, what a pass.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
All right, guys, here we are.
I was chanting.
Thank you, brother.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to give the Mostert. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's
the running game's getting
when you can throw it,
pelted.
you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Flushed out right.
Pick. Oh,
that's going to be incomplete.
Thank goodness.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's in. Good kick.
Today was SmackDown.
Anything special happened?
Jets 7.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out.
Yeah, it was good, but as it was modern era, there is no point of telling what happened. Don't forget to look me up on all platforms with keyword Titamane or Google KVK God Squad. Thanks for the support.
I understand that.
When you're doing the run pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run. And
here we go. He's going to pass it. Oh, and I missed the tackle.
Maybe you mix it up a little bit.
Looks like he was about to light him up.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run it with Bell. And he's got room. And he'll be
nice run.
As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
7.
On first down, it's Darnold. Caught here by Griffin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon.
Cousins used to watch Attitude and Ruthless era in which superstars like HBK, The Rocket were present.
Uh-oh. They're running all over the team.
To the 25-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
Good tackle.
Give him 3 on first down.
HBK has gone bald. ... Did you know?
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense,
It was mentioned.
kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little
Well,
bit
that's
of
what's up.
yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
Oh.
It's still open for the coordinator.
7 yards there and a first
Le'Veon Bell.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Darnold from the red zone now. Pass
Flag.
complete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
What? Come on, Alexander.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And
I didn't
we
see
know
it.
that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But
And he's going to take it for a Jets
Then we're going to stop him.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
the big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And his kick is good. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 20.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game. but just let them know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more for the team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that takes us from second to third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Good catch by Kittles there.
That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
San Francisco.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go, here we go. Check, check, block 54, block 54. Let's go, D.
Delay of game, offense.
What was that, man?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Now Mostert. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. They may just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he puts it through. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to...
Now the defense loses him. It's complete.
No.
Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Set to take over again here on offense, Jimmy G and the 49ers. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way. And they will.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre
Oh,
Desir.
wow.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the 50, it's Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's Braden Mann now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
It's 2:46 a.m. in India.
Oh, it's late.
And this one
or maybe early.
I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy.
I have to sleep, otherwise I will end up dozing by watching your stream.
Aha, well, thank you, brother. I really appreciate you. Go get you some sleep.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. This is Mostert. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
13 brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
40-yard line. A gain of 7 and a 49er first down.
I am not saying that your stream is boring, that's why I have to sleep. It's because of time, which is 2:48 a.m. now.
I understand, buddy. I understand.
They're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He was brought down by Marcus May. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Jets' 32-yard line.
On 2nd and 1, Garoppolo. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. The Jets defense making things different.
Yeah, there they are.
4th down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away.
Bye, Tito.
Bye, man. Have a good one.
Have a fabulous day. Hell yeah.
Thank you, brother. You too. Have a good night's rest.
Certainly not what he wanted. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Darnold. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Wow.
10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
I will join you later.
Alrighty, man.
And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's something out there. There got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's got some space here. And they'll get this down to the 10. A gain
There
of 13.
you go, more stuff.
1st down, San Francisco.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger, to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo to the
Drop.
goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ross Dwelly.
Spike.
There to make the grab.
Good stuff. He dropped back, 1-step throw, actually. He's seen that one-on-one.
First half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those.
And Dwelly gets the 2-point conversion. He actually drops back with 3 steps and gets tackled.
Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returnable here for Davis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. He's enjoying a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got
swagger
going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, this nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
Yeah, it's been a big highlight day for him. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. On the catch, it's
nice catch.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 more there and another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A first down throw, Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Darnold to throw again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Whatever.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20.
A reminder, still some good games coming up here in week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. Play clock down to 0.
No, man.
Not the way to start a drive.
Oops.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Pettis once again the target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. That's caught. It's Coleman. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
With the score.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it's the Rams who are out in front as those teams approach halftime. Jared Goff with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. The Bears looking to get to 1-0, and they've got the lead in front of their home faithful. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Ryan Tannehill looking good. 2 touchdown passes. In our game, it was Sam Darnold who was on target in the first half. His 5 touchdown passes have him on a record pace. As for the call of the second half, we'll turn it back over to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back under
All right, guys.
on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Aw, I didn't know. I just getting back. Alright, we're back.
So
I've tried to take me a break.
Accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Mostert. And a good game.
Good run.
9 from the 19 down to the 10.
The ball carrier.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
I don't care what he's listed in the program.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
Is good.
And he's got it up and through. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert.
For San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
And 7.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
This is Bell on the dump off. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. There's Bell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They'll go again with Bell. And look at this, for the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops for a loss. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still 1st down.
Well.
Now they need 15 yards in this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They hand it off to Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
The ball carrier.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Again, I keep walking off and coming back.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Shimming through the defense.
Ooh.
A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's a man who's now 3rd all-time in rush yards, Frank Gore. There goes Frank Gore. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 72 yards. 1st and goal. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They run. It's Gore. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stops short of the goal line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Michael Pirine with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. 4th and goal, Charles. All the time you see those offenses, especially the quarterback, the running back, looking over the sideline saying, don't send the kicker out. There they did it, and it paid off.
It's really nice to see what they wanted actually done. And how about the coaches getting their faith rewarded by a touchdown?
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
49er ball carrier.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Garoppolo now sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now it's Gore. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Tackle made.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. He's got Gore. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Niners set to take over on offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. In on the stop that time, Terrell Basham.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn it. I keep coming back. That ain't gonna happen.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Oh well.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
Good throw.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
First down, San Francisco.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
On second and 12, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down.
And throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Got his target, Samuel. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Back to the running game with Mostert. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
It's a loss of a yard.
They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Robbie Gould on for the field.
Uh-oh.
A 43-yard.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
49ers 30.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Davis on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Frank Gore.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Darnold from the gun. This one caught by Crowder. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Akello Witherspoon on the coverage.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Jets on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Pettis once again the target, but it's going to be 2nd down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
1st down, San Francisco.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Going for it all. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown.
Nice.
49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers are back within a score.
Nice.
So much of the 49ers' success last season was due to tight end George Kittle, the NFL's all-pro tight end in 2019. If you want to start a debate, ask the question, is he the best tight end in the game? Or is it Kansas City's Travis Kelce? Maybe they're 1A and 1B. In any event, Kittle had 107 catches last season, his 2nd straight 1,000-yard season, and he's a threat anywhere on the field, especially as you get closer to the goal line.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open.
Entering, auto flip on top of the I will handle flipping your defensive play to best match the offensive formation. If you want to manually flip your defense in the play call screen, you can turn it off now or stay off until it is turned back on.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman. 3rd down here.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's the Jets punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Returning, it's Benjamin. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Offense.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Still 1st down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. On play action. Now Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
San Francisco.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Still 2nd down.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. And a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Robbie Gould on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Nice.
And that will bring the deficit back down to 3.
49. 49ers 46.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. 4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago. And it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end.
Oh.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Oh,
good sack.
Great, and he goes down once more. Javon Kinlaw in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by a field goal with 2:07 remaining. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, it's Gore. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Frank Gore, 32 yards. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Oh, wow. I've had about 9 of these.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down.
All right, Samuel.
To throw is Garoppolo. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
To George Kittle.
George Kittle is easily one of the elite tight ends in the NFL. Back-to-back seasons of 88 and 85 catches. We just saw another one right there. Anytime he lines up on the field, you better treat him as a primary receiver and make sure you have a...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Blesson.
That's it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it was strictly for pride.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
2 yards on the pickup.
As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Another carry now for Gore. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Darnold is going to take a knee, and that should just about do it. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
Here's the Jets punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they make amends for their week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Running back like Saquon. Running back like
Entering XP
Saquon.
feedback screen, you have 27 options. Game day goals is selected.
Running back like Saquon.